Hi, hello and welcome to Rathod's IAS and welcome back to Indian Geography series. So as I promised, we are going to see the series of Indian Geography. So in the class 1, we discussed about geological structure and formation of India, and I hope that video is very much clear. And now in this video, we are going to see about India size and location. So actually, if you see this topic, especially India size and location, is very much important from your prelims. And if you are preparing for other state public service examinations also, so from that point of view also you can get prelims based questions from this topic, and this topic it is entirely facts based. So there is no choice, you have to remember all these facts. So now let us try to see the location of India. So if you want to see the location of India, so if you see in our world, we are having 7 continents. So everyone know that we are having 7 continents and India which belongs to Asia. So Asia is the largest continent and India belongs to Asia. So if you see, for example, this is Asia and here we can see this India which is located and it is above equator. So, to understand whether India is belonging to northern hemisphere or southern hemisphere, yes, you have to see location of India. And if you see here, we have equator. So, above equator which comes under northern hemisphere and below equator which comes under southern hemisphere. So, if you say exactly here this India which is located above equator, that means India comes under northern hemisphere. So this is the one important thing. And if you see here, we can also see whether it comes under western hemisphere or eastern hemisphere. So in the same way, we will be having 0 degrees longitude, that is also called as prime meridian. So 0 degree longitude is called as prime meridian. So towards east, which comes under eastern hemisphere, and towards west of this prime meridian which comes under western hemisphere. So it is very much clear that here India which is present towards east of this 0 degree longitude, that is prime meridian, and it is above equator. So here India's location which falls under northern hemisphere and longitudinally it located in eastern hemisphere. I hope this is very much clear. So if you see this latitudinal extent and longitudinal extent, so you have to see latitudes from south to north. So here south we have 8 degrees 4 minutes north to 37 degrees 6 minutes north. And I will be showing you the map, don't worry. And longitudinal extent we will be seeing from west to east. So here India which mainly lies between 68 degrees 7 minutes east to 97 degrees 25 minutes east from west to east. So now let us have a look over map. So this is our Indian map, right? So here if you see the extent from west to east, here we have 68 degrees 7 minutes east to 97 degrees 25 minutes east. And if you see here, this will be our latitudes. So latitudinal extent will be from south to north. So here we have 8 degrees 4 minutes north to 37 degrees 6 minutes north. So this is the extent. And if you see the length from north to south, it is 3214 kilometers, and west to east extent is 2933. That means we can say north to south extent. North to south extent is more compared to that of west to east extent. So these are very basic facts. And if you are talking about Tropic of Cancer, so it is very important. Actually, here we can say this Tropic of Cancer which mainly passes. Tropic of Cancer is nothing but 23.5 degree north latitude which mainly passes through India. So what is the speciality of this Tropic of Cancer? So this Tropic of Cancer, which divides India into almost two equal parts, you can see here. So this line, it is Tropic of Cancer, and it is dividing India into almost two equal parts. So through which states it mainly passes? So it mainly passes through 8 states, and this is very important prelims based question. So here you can see this is the Gujarat. So here you can see in this part Rajasthan, and here we have MP, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, West Bengal, here we have Tripura and Mizoram. Through these 8 states, this Tropic of Cancer which mainly passes. So first one is Gujarat, second one is Rajasthan, third one is Madhya Pradesh, fourth one is Chhattisgarh, fifth one is Jharkhand, sixth one is West Bengal, seventh one is Tripura, and eighth one is Mizoram. So through these 8 states in our country, Tropic of Cancer which mainly passes. And one more thing here is, so somewhere here we can see equator is present, right? So this part which comes under tropical region, and this part above this Tropic of Cancer which comes under subtropical region, And if you are focusing on size of our country, so our country, if you see the total area of our country, it mainly contributes about 3.28 million square kilometers. So what is the total area of our country? It is 3.28 million square kilometers, and this area, it is about 2.4% of total geographical world of area of world. So if you are talking about our world, which includes 7 continents, so in these 7 continents, so what is the area of India? So area of India is 2.4% of world's area. And India is the 7th largest country in the world. So based on the size, India is 7th largest. So which are the other 6th largest countries in the world? So first one is Russia, second one is Canada, third one is USA, fourth one is China, fifth one is Brazil, sixth one is Australia, and seventh one is India. So these are the countries. Okay, those are based on the size. And if you are talking about land boundary, so throughout the India, so if you see this land boundary of our India, so this land boundary is about 15,200 kilometers. So what is the land boundary? It is approximately 15,200 kilometers. And if you see the coastline, that is from here, this part. So this coastline of India, it is around 7,517 kilometers. So coastline is 7,517 kilometers. And now let us move on to mainland of our country. You have to see, so which is the northern state, which is the southern state, which is the eastern state, and which is the western state. So if you see the mainland of our country, which mainly extends from Kashmir, which is present in the north, till Kanyakumari, which is present in the south. And actually the length here is 3,214 kilometers. So it is north to south length. And if you see eastern mainland, which mainly extends from Arunachal Pradesh in the east till Gujarat in the west, it contributes 2,933 kilometers. It is west to east or east to west extent. And if you are talking about southern part, that is below this Tropic of Cancer, which mainly comes under tropical region, and above this Tropic of Cancer, which mainly comes under subtropical or warm temperate region. So I hope this is also very much clear. So because of this wide range of differences, so because of this tropical region, subtropical region, temperate region, so we are having a great impact on variation. So we are having large variations because of this different type of climate, like tropical region and warm temperate region. So because of these variations, we can see different types of landforms which are present, and different kind of climate, and different types of soils, and different types of natural vegetation. So this is very important. So because of this temperate zone and warm temperate zone or tropical zone, so we are having the large variations in landforms, climate, soil types and natural vegetation. And this is about mainland of our country. And if you move on to the next one, that is the standard meridian of our country. So standard meridian of India is 82.5 degrees 30 minutes east. 82.5 degrees 30 minutes east. So if we're talking about the standard meridian, it is 82 minutes and half degrees east. So actually this standard meridian which mainly passes through Mirzapur. So it mainly passes through Mirzapur, and this Mirzapur is located in UP. So actually this standard meridian of India, which is mainly taken as the standard time for whole country. So actually if you see this west to east extent, yes, we are having lot of difference, right? So because of this, the time between this eastern part, that is Arunachal Pradesh eastern state and Gujarat in the west, it is like 2 hours of lag. So because of this, if you see in current affairs, we are mainly talking about can we come up with the different time zones for India. So this is also seen in news. And actually if you see the standard meridian of India that we are following, that is the standard time of India, which is ahead of Greenwich mean time, that is 0 degrees longitude by 5.5 hours. And one more thing here is, so this standard meridian of India which mainly passes through 5 states. So which are those states? First one is UP, second one is MP, third one is Chhattisgarh, fourth one is Telangana and fifth one is AP. So through these 5 states, so this standard meridian of India which mainly passes. So this is also very important prelims fact. And if you are talking about India and its neighbors, so India, it is sharing boundary with 7 immediate neighboring countries. So this is also very important. And the first country here is Afghanistan. So I want to share one important fact regarding this Afghanistan. Yes, if you see on map, India is sharing boundary with Afghanistan, but it comes under Pak occupied Kashmir region. So this Pak occupied Kashmir region, it is under control of Pakistan now. So on map, yes, we are sharing boundary of 1 or 2 kilometers, but it comes under this Pak occupied Kashmir. Okay, so I hope this is also very much clear. And other countries like Pakistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar, Bangladesh. So these are the countries we are sharing the boundaries. And regarding this Pakistan and China, so we are facing issues. So between India and Pakistan, we have line of control. And between India and China, we have line of actual control. And actually with this China, we are facing some issues regarding boundary in 3 sectors. In western sector, in eastern sector and as well as in central sector. So western sector is nothing but here this Jammu and Kashmir region which comes under line of actual control. And in the eastern sector, here entire Arunachal Pradesh which is claimed by China. And in the central sector in Uttarakhand and Himachal Pradesh, so there are some issues with China. And these are the 7 important immediate neighboring countries of India. So apart from that, we are also sharing maritime boundary. For example, we are sharing maritime boundary with other countries like Sri Lanka and as well as Maldives. So if you are talking about Sri Lanka, you have to know about what is this Pak Strait. Okay, actually Sri Lanka which mainly separated by India by this Pak Strait. So we have Pak Strait and also Gulf of Mannar. So India is located here and Sri Lanka which is located here. So here we have this Pak Strait and Gulf of Mannar. So here you have to remember this. And if you see the islands, so I forgot this islands. So here in Bay of Bengal we have Andaman and Nicobar Island, that is towards our southeast, and towards the southwest we have this Lakshadweep Islands. Okay, so this is island. And now we have to see political and administrative divisions of our country. So this political and administrative divisions of our country is also very important. So actually at present we have 28 states and 8 union territories. So how many states and union territories? So we have 28 states and 8 union territories. Which is the capital city of our country? Yes, New Delhi. And which is the largest state? That is Rajasthan. And which is the smallest state? That is Goa. And now let us see the recent administrative and political divisions that happened in our country. So recently state of Jammu and Kashmir, which divided into 2 union territories. So if we are talking about those 2 union territories, first one is Union Territory of Ladakh and next one is Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. So through Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Act of 2019, here state of Jammu and Kashmir divided into 2 union territories. So first one is Union Territory of Ladakh and next one is Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. And Telangana, which has been separated from AP, and 2 union territories, they joined together to form a single union territory now, that is Dadra Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu. So these are the political and administrative divisions. And if you are talking about coastlines, yes, we are having the eastern coast and western coast, and you have to know the facts regarding this eastern coast and western coast. So if you draw map of India, so this part which comes under eastern coast and this part which comes under western coast. So here in the eastern coast side we have Eastern Ghats, and in the western coast side we have Western Ghats, and finally those two which mainly meet at Nilgiris. So if you are focusing on this Eastern Ghats, okay, so Eastern Ghats here which is located here, and they are discontinuous in manner. So here we have Eastern Ghats and here we have Bay of Bengal. So between this Eastern Ghats and this Bay of Bengal we have this eastern coast. So where is this eastern coast located? It is between Eastern Ghats and as well as Bay of Bengal. And actually it stresses, it mainly comes from, or it mainly seen from Ganga Delta to Kanyakumari. So from this Ganga Delta to Kanyakumari we can see this east coast. So east coast it is seen from this Ganga Delta till Kanyakumari. And one more thing here is, so in this eastern coast we can see different deltas. So these deltas are formed by rivers like Mahanadi, river Godavari, river Krishna and Kaveri. So here this eastern coast which is mainly dominated by river deltas, and even we can see 2 important significant features or significant lakes like Chilika Lake and Pulicat Lake in this eastern coast. So these are the facts that you have to remember regarding this eastern coast. And next one is west coast. West coast it mainly seen from this Gulf of Cambay or Gulf of Kambat. Gulf of Cambay or Gulf of Kambat in the north to Cape Comorin in south. So till here we can see this western coast, and this western coast which mainly separate into different sections from north to south, for example Konkan coast, for example Karnataka coast and Kerala coast. And actually here this western coast which is dominated by small bays like this, and as well as small creeks are seen in this, okay, in this western coast, and even estuaries are also seen in this western coast. And in this western coast it is very much famous for one of the important lake, that is Vembanad Lake, and also it is famous for this backwaters of Kerala coast. So this is about the coast of India. And now we have to look into this, what will be the advantages. So what are the advantages of India's geographical location? So how we are getting the advantages? So what is significance? So why we have to see India's strategic location? India's location is as a strategic location. So first one is, if you are talking about India's strategic location, which mainly helps to maintain strong relations or strong ties with other nations, because we are sharing direct boundary with 7 nations, and we are also sharing maritime boundary with 2 nations like Sri Lanka and as well as Maldives. And next one here is, India's subcontinent is connected to countries in northern as well as south. So India's subcontinent is connected to the countries in the northern as well as south. And if you see southern half our country, which mainly extends into Indian Ocean region. So because of this, India plays an important role in international trade. And not only this, even if you see the coastline of India, it is a very long coastline. So because of this long coastline, which mainly increased India's interaction with the rest of the world, and there is also increasing of India's presence in Indo-Pacific region, and now there is increasing of relevance of Indo-Pacific region now. And not only that, India is also present in this tropical region, so that we came up with this ISA, International Solar Alliance. And even if you see in the ancient times, during the ancient times, travelers and traders, they used mountain passes to move in and as well as out of India. At that time, whenever these sea routes are not well explored, so at that time travelers, they used this mountain passes. And because of this location of India in Asia, so it mainly helped for the development of trade and as well as global participation. Okay, so this is about the strategic importance of India's location, and this strategic location, it will be like a mains question for 10 marker or 15 marker. So in this video, I discussed about the basic facts regarding India's size and location, and even I explained about what is the significance of India's geographical location, and I also said about which point is important and where you have to stress. So that's all for this video. So to get the PDF of this class, you can join the Telegram channel, and this Telegram channel link is given in description box, and there you can download this PDF for free of cost. And one thing I want to say here is, don't forget to subscribe to Rathod's IAS Academy, and like and share this video for your friends also. So by this I am concluding. Thank you so much.